Castle Crashers for Xbox Live Arcade. You've heard me talk about my favourite old school scrolling beat 'em up, and you've heard me talk about one that isn't so good. But what about one that's brand spanking new? Castle Crashers takes its cues from classics of the genre like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and The Simpsons, allowing 4 players to team up and hack and slash their way through legions of faceless goons. Along the way you'll encounter fireball-hurling cats, woodland animals with severe intestinal problems, and even a flying saucer filled with the same aliens from the Behemoth's previous game, Alien Hominid. And just like in the previous game, those aliens die really easily. The twist with Castle Crashers that puts it head and shoulders above the older games is its borrowings from the RPG genre. Continuous play will see your character gain experience and level up, improving their stats in strength, magic, defense, and agility. In terms of combat, the game is very easy to pick up. You start off with just a strong attack and a weak attack, but as you progress you'll unlock new combos and magical abilities. At the start of the game you can choose between ice, fire, poison and lightning. The different styles are unlocked through earning the bonus fighters, of which there are more than 20. Whilst the game itself can be seen from start to finish in a few hours, the appeal of repeat playthroughs to maximise all of your characters promises as much replay value as you can stand. The unlockable extras keep on coming in the form of the weapons you can salvage from downed enemies, which range from your traditional swords and shields to far crazier stuff like a fishing rod or, hell, even a fish. Then you've got the animal orbs, little helpers which follow you around and add combat bonuses such as dealing extra damage or allowing you to move more quickly in water. All that depth alone would be enough to make Castle Crashers one of the best examples of this kind of game, but it goes the extra mile by ironing out a lot of the headaches that players may have come to live with over the years. Don't you hate it, for example, when you're playing Call of Duty and get a couple of hits on a guy, and then someone else comes along and steals the kill? Not in Castle Crashers, where you're awarded XP based on the damage you deal rather than your kill count. What about in other brawlers where you mash a button slightly too enthusiastically and your character gets stuck in their animation facing the wrong way? Again, Castle Crashers fixes this by allowing you to turn around at any time. It's the little touches, like your character automatically defending their vulnerable side or using potions when their health is gone, that makes the gameplay flow far more smoothly and feel much less frustrating. Did I mention how satisfying it is to hit people in this game? It's something I talked about in my previous reviews, but it bears saying again. In games where you're going to spend most of your time beating the living hell out of crowds of people, that interaction should stay consistently fun. Streets of Rage 2 gets this right too, but Streets of Rage 2 doesn't have the infinite air combo. Sorry about that. To stop things getting stale, every now and then the game will throw something fresh at you, like a Battletoads-inspired chase through an abandoned mill, or a friendly game of volleyball. The presentation is also extremely impressive for a downloadable game. The visual style is charming and the eclectic mix of epic battle themes, death metal, techno and others is really good, even if you aren't a fan of all the styles represented. There are a couple of things about the game that do bug me. Certain doors can only be opened by using your supercharged power-up, which strikes me as a bit wasteful, and even the modernised gameplay can't avoid certain situations where you'll get pummeled and not be able to do much about it. Also, at the time of release, the 4-player online mode was busted, which is almost unacceptable for a game so reliant on multiplayer. But a patch is on the way apparently, so I won't hold that against the game. So, is Castle Crashers worth 1200 Microsoft points? Yes, undoubtedly so. Fans of the genre will be extremely pleased with the direction the Behemoth has taken it in, and newcomers will appreciate the ease with which the game can be picked up. This is the chance to experience a fast and furious cooperative action game with a quality of style and gameplay matched by few other downloadable titles. Thumbs up.